Get me live. Get me bloody live. I am live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to That's Football. It's the big one. It's probably, unexpectedly, the biggest game of the season. It's Nottingham Forest against Liverpool. And Chelsea are beating Bournemouth, as you can see at the moment. But we'll talk more about that in a moment because I wasn't aware of that. But yes, I believe it's third against first. And yeah, what an opportunity this is. If Nottingham Forest can win tonight, then I will reveal... No, I won't. I won't, absolutely won't, because I'm not. But I think I am a Forest fan tonight. I think many of us are Forest fans tonight because we would love this title race to open up. And I obviously don't want Liverpool to win the league anyway as a Manchester United fan. But I think for the good of the league, it would be great if something could happen tonight, and I'd love it. I really, really would. Yeah, Liverpool top of the league at the moment with 46 points. Nottingham Forest have got 40. Liverpool have got a game in hand, so if Liverpool were to win today and win that game in hand, they'd go 12 points clear of Forest, whereas if Forest were to win today, they'd be 3 points behind, but obviously Liverpool would have a game in hand. So I think it's really, really important, especially with Arsenal playing Spurs tomorrow. I do envisage, actually, I don't know whether I predict it, but I do envisage a scenario where Forest win at the City Ground tonight, Spurs, which puts Forest out of any title race, even if you think they are in one, and then Arsenal drop points tomorrow, and I think it's basically over then. So absolutely massive game, and let's hope that that they can get something out of it. There are other games going on at the moment. As you can see, Chelsea are 1-0 up after 25 minutes against Bournemouth. Carlton Palmer. Cole bloody love it. Cole Palmer has put them ahead there in a game where actually Bournemouth have had more of the ball, but they haven't even had a shot, let alone a shot on target. So very much deserved by Chelsea. 1-0 up after 25 minutes. Still 0-0. Between Brentford and Manchester City. Interestingly there, Brentford have had more shots than Manchester City, who, I don't know what I think about Man City at the moment. I thought they were a bit on the way back. Foden, De Bruyne, Savinho, Haaland, Bernardo Silva, Kovacic, good team, but Brentford have been good at home. Maybe they could get something there. And Potter, with his first home game of the season, is home to Fulham. His first game in charge of West Ham. Moani PSG, here we go, says Tomo. It's Moani to Juventus, here we go, actually, which we just did on the United stand. Mark, would you say that it will be called an upset if Forest beat Liverpool given their league position? Oh, 100%. 100%. You could have worn a Forest jersey today and trolled all the crybabies on Twitter. Opportunity missed, Mark, says Ron. It is an opportunity missed, and I do like that opportunity, but I'd have to have access to a Nottingham Forest top, which, surprisingly, I have never had. So I couldn't have done that. But yeah, that would have been very, very good. I actually really regret not being able to do that now because it would have been banter and it would have wound up people I don't give a shit about. I am looking at the TV though. I am looking at the City Ground. I have been to there. I did go as a kid to a couple of games. I actually was at the game where Man United beat Forest 1-0. Mark Robbins in the FA Cup in 1990. But they're doing so well. I mean, they are doing so well. Their lineup is I mean, I've got to say, the thing I'm baffled by Forest. I'm absolutely baffled because I've only seen them play twice this season. One was Old Trafford, where I didn't think they were that good, but they beat us. And the other one was Arsenal, where I thought they were really bad. So they must play bloody brilliant when I don't watch them, because to be where they are is incredible. Michael Sutcliffe says, Mallon's gone to Villa, Mark. What do you think? Very exciting. Very exciting. I mean, I think that's an exciting signing for Villa. I really do. That's football. And as much as, you know, Man United's my club, I do love football. I've always done that. From a kid, you watch the United game, but then if Liverpool or Arsenal are on the telly, I'd watch it because I love football. And that's why I do That's Football. And I think that's why a lot of people like this community. When you love football, you have the ability to appreciate things beyond your club. Zubimendi to Arsenal, as I was talking about earlier, whatever you think, he's a fantastic player. Mallon to Villa, whatever you think, he's an exciting player. So I think it's an exciting signing. Forest team sells Aina, Milenkovic, Murilla, Williams, Yates, Anderson, Gibbs, White, Alanga, Hudson-Odoi and Wood. I don't know much. But I know I love you. And that could be all there is to know. Don't know why I sang that. I don't know much about Forest, like I said, but I have heard good things about their centre-backs. So they're going to need to play well tonight because Liverpool, Alisson, Trent, Konate, Van Dijk, Robertson, probably their best back five. Gravenberch, McAllister, Szoboszlai, probably their best midfield three. Salah, Diaz, Gakpo, probably their best front three. Liverpool, therefore, probably have their best team out tonight. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be very, very tough. Kolo Muani to Juventus with a buy option, 6-month loan, says Phil Cartwright. Yeah, what's your score predictions? I will do a little bit of a poll for you because I think that's always a nice thing to do. Honestly, Liverpool 3-1. I would take a draw now just to keep it open a little bit, but I think Liverpool. The thing is, I've seen loads of Liverpool, and I know they're a good team. I haven't seen Forest play well. I've seen them beat United, but you don't need to do that. Great job with the United ambassador role. Tough and fair, says Ryan Phelan. Are you doing the Arsenal game tomorrow, says Vicky? Yes, 100% Vicky. Hope you're doing well. And Rub says, hi Mark, Liverpool winning this easily tonight. Paul Mark, hope you're well. Milinkovic or Konate, says Facing Dexter. Oh, come on, mate. It's 100% Konate, as much as Milinkovic has had a lot of plaudits. Score prediction, Man City game and Liverpool game, says Brendan. And Majid, welcome to the Members Club. I would say a win for both of these tonight, if I'm being honest. I certainly think Man City should be beating Brentford, and I certainly think that Liverpool will be massive favourites here. But we are hoping for an upset. That's what we're hoping for tonight. And you can't beat games under the lights, can you? I know Christmas has been and gone, but the winter is still here in January and February. You still get these magical games under the lights. And God, am I glad we've got Premier League football back. The FA Cup was okay, but it's not the Premier League, is it? It's a great atmosphere there, and I'm sure they've been excited about this for a long time. Trying to think, actually, when I was growing up in the late 80s, obviously United were going through their rebuild, 85 to 90. We didn't even win a trophy. But if my memory, I was a young lad then, but I think Forest and Liverpool had a bit of a rivalry in the late 80s. I'm trying to think. Obviously Hillsborough was Forest and Liverpool, and I think they played 2 FA Cup semi-finals in a row in the late 80s. Obviously Liverpool won them both. I seem to recall, I think Forest finished 3rd in the league once, behind United and Liverpool as well. Anyway, I don't know. Great atmosphere, says Bob. We're up and running. And look, Liverpool have been a little bit vulnerable last couple of games. Obviously didn't beat Spurs and didn't beat United. So, yeah, look, maybe Liverpool deserve the favourite tag and they deserve the glow up, but they haven't won their last 2 games. Maybe there's an opportunity there. Thanks everybody who's tuning in, by the way. We're getting really close to 1.29 million. We're only about 500 subscribers away. So get involved with the channel. Lots of content on the channel. And Ladios says he wants a Liverpool in crisis video. Oh, yeah, we may well get a match reaction tonight, actually. Never thought about that. I was thinking get the game done and then, finish watching The Hateful Eight. But there probably is a match reaction in this, unless it's a boring draw. I would take a draw. I do. I think Liverpool are going to be too strong. But let's see. Nice ball into Salah. Good defending by Forest. They're going to have to work hard. Sorry, I'd lost my live chat there. Mark, you're forgetting Brentford are at home against Man City. Yes, there are 3 other games going on tonight, of course. They'll all be approaching half-time. Well, not quite, actually. But Brentford at home have been a bit shit lately, haven't they? They lost to Forest at home and they lost to Arsenal at home. So they have been a little bit vulnerable of late. And there has been another goal. West Ham have just scored. Potter's first goal. Soler has put them 1-0 up against Fulham. So good start for Potter. New manager bounce. It's going to be very interesting to see how he does there. But West Ham are 1-0 up. Early shot there from Liverpool. I think it was McAllister, but blocked. I expect Forest to do a lot of defending and counter-attacking. It's sort of what they do. But I'm hoping they're going to show us a performance tonight. I mean, look, it's the middle of January, lads. You're 3rd in the league. Show me what that's all about, because I just haven't seen it yet. I want to see why Forest are 3rd. I want them to put in a performance tonight. Parker says, what's wrong with the English media? Did anyone notice how our slow centre-back sprinted from keeper to keeper, overtaking 5 Arsenal attackers? They're just terrible, mate, aren't they? I mean, look, lots of people speak badly of me, and they're welcome to doing that. I get slagged off in the media quite a lot. So Gakpo with a shot there. That was it, Gravenberch? It was Gakpo over the bar. The mainstream are terrible. I don't just say it to be controversial. They really are terrible. They're just so bad. They're just so bad. I mean, look, each to your own. If you like what I'm about to say, I won't take offence, honestly. But this is my honest perception, right? I had to go to for an appointment today, and in the reception they had Sky Sports News on at about midday, and they had some presenter, I don't know who it is, and then they had 3, apparently that they can't be YouTubers because I don't know who they are, and I was like, what the hell? What? I mean, luckily I couldn't hear it, but I was like, what the hell? This looks like a university forum for a project. They're all like in casual clothes, trying to be hipsters. And I was like, look, no offense. I was a small influencer at one point, and going on the mainstream probably is quite exciting. But my main confusion is, how has Sky Sports News become so shit? And why do people, I only pay for Sky because of for this. Literally, if anybody else had Premier League football, I wouldn't watch Sky and I wouldn't pay for it. Your content is absolutely shit. I don't know what went wrong, but I turn it on and there's just people talking at me who I go, I don't know who you are, and I don't really know what you're saying. And why are you all dressed like you're going to uni? I don't know. But look, some people probably like it. I don't know what their views are. Maybe it's doing really well. But does Arteta's touchline antics not annoy you, says Kenneth? They annoyed me on Sunday, I'll be honest. But we got the result, didn't we? Mark, what's done that one? Anyway, thanks for the super chats. We'll read those out as they come in. The jackal is cool, Mark, says Jason. I thought you said the jacket. Nice little touch there. Nice start to this game, 6 minutes in. Competitive, that's what you want to see. 2-0 to West Ham. 2-0 to West Ham. Soucek scored 2 minutes later. Interesting. Potter's arrived. Already. Oh, there's a tweet in this. It's going to bang. It probably won't bang, but I've been thinking about it. Potter. Yeah, good start for West Ham. I mean, new manager bounce. This is what is meant to happen. Okay, here's Liverpool with Salah into the box. Lays it back, over the bar again. Gravenberch that time. I've had a couple of half chances, Liverpool. just not connected with the shots that well. I mean, Salah does well here, lays it into Gravenberch, and just very, very under the ball. Thoughts on Mayland to Mayland to Villa Mark? Yeah, what Malin? That's what it is. Thoughts on Malin to Villa Mark Farms? Yeah, I'm excited about that. It's a player I had him on my FIFA career mode a few years ago. He used to be always a good buy, but exciting player. Struggles for consistency. Forest. Here we go. Wood. Go on then, Wood. Ah! He scored. It's 1-0 to Forest. It's Wood again. He's got some wood. Give him some wood. He has got some wood. I tell you what, I think Alisson makes a big mistake here, but it's 1-0 Forest. And time and time again this happens, but I tell you what, you can see what they're all about there. That's quality. That's quality, speed and efficiency. And Liverpool are 1-0 down. It's not a drill. Liverpool are 1-0 down here, and it's Chris Wood who scores. He doesn't win the first header. Salah loses a 50-50 into Elanga. Lovely ball by Elanga. Van Dijk's position is terrible. Wood shouldn't be scoring from there, but I think it's a brilliant. I think this might be just a brilliant finish. I thought Alisson should have done better, but I actually think it's a great finish. I think it's low. I was critical of Alisson, but no, I think it's a good finish. I actually don't think you expect Alisson to get beat from there, but it's low, hard. It doesn't bobble. It's a smooth. I think it's you know what? I think it's a great finish. And did you know that over the last 12 months, Chris Wood has got one of the best goal conversion rates in Europe, certainly in the Premier League? That suggests he's a good finisher. And that was a very, very good finish. Wow, it's game on here. It's bloody game on here. That was absolutely fantastic. Harder than a wedding night, Dick. Wood, says United. Lovely start. And Forest Steve. Lovely pass by Elanga. And I tell you what, as I said, I was a bit critical of Alisson there. I actually think it's just a fantastic finish. And I don't know whether it's well known, but for about 12 months now, his conversion rate has been absolutely incredible. Oh my God, what a shot. Morella. He probably should have passed it into Wood again, to be honest. But they need to push here, because if they can get the second goal, what's he doing shooting from here? Fucking hell, he wasn't that far off. Imagine if that had gone in. Bloody hell. Deitch must be proud, says Ryan. What a game. He should have passed it. Yes, Gaz, he should. People are talking about Forest winning the title. Well, the interesting thing here is that Liverpool... Oh, good header away. Cross to the back post. Yeah, I thought Van Dijk... For one of the best centre-backs in the world, I thought he got himself in a bad position as well. Needed to be more square on, and sort of had his back to Wood, which gave Wood the time to pull away. And then when Van Dijk tries to close the gap, he's got time to get the shot off. Look, I think it's a very good finish. Gaz said, would it be bigger than Leicester winning the league if Forest win the league? I don't think Forest will be winning the league. I genuinely think that won't be happening, but it would be better than Leicester, because when Leicester won the league, so many teams had a shit season that year. Whereas this season, it's so strong. Oh, a Liverpool player's just gone down here. Was in the box, but Gakpo's up. I don't think anything's going to happen from that. Still 0-0 between Brentford and Man City. West Ham 2-0 up at home to Fulham, and Chelsea are 1-0 up at home to Bournemouth. So 3 home wins at the moment. No away goals. White Ace says that counter was absolutely ruthless. It was. Gibbs White for the England national team, says HZO, the taco. Tell you what, it got me thinking about the Super Bowl. If you know, you know. You can't miss the Super Bowl in a few weeks. I've got my American Sweet order in already. And you can join me doing the same. Basically, you get a load of American sweets and crisps and that, and we just stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning, drinking pop and crisps, watching the American football. It's not even about the American football, it's just a laugh. I'm just going to have to message my mate. They're on the attack again here, down that left-hand side. And they still got it. Well, Liverpool, as I said, they're having a little bit of a... I did a Liverpool in crisis video, didn't I? And people said it was too soon. Well, who's laughing now? Good play into the box. And that's straight at Alisson. Somebody in the chat just said, what the fuck? Leicester 2-0. And then I didn't read the dot. Leicester 2.0, isn't it? I get what you mean. Right, here we go. Szoboszlai. That should be a yellow card. He's played it on. Salah. Is he going to get up? Yeah, he's going to get up. Really, there wasn't really much of an advantage there. Right, Salah's got it on the left-hand side. Right-hand side. Good defending. This is going to be a test of Liverpool. You wouldn't expect them not to score at some point. Give me wood and 10 planks of wood and I'll win the league, says Nelly. Ooh, that's a foul, surely. Not giving it. Not giving it. It says play on. Jimmy McTavish says Salah's Christmas photo coming home to roost again. I'm missing the context on that. I feel I know that story, but a lot of people in the chat saying that's the only wood that gets me excited. Is Andy Madley reffing this week, says Yavir. I guarantee he will be. I don't know whether anyone knows whether he is, but I guarantee he will be. Leo says, where are the American sweets from, Mark? Are you genuinely asking that question? I'll tell you what, I quite like the look of him. Aina. I genuinely have only seen them play twice this season. Against us, I didn't think they were that good. Against Arsenal, they got beat 3-0. But I like the look of that Aina. Pronounce it correctly. That's going to go for a throw-in. He's got Brentford against Liverpool on the weekend, says Freddie. Connor Wilson says, Aina's doing bits for my FPL team. Best team in the world is Forest, says 5 Cantonars. Is he the referee? Leicester Everton? When's that? That's not coming up. Greetings from Albania, says Robbie. Well, he's playing on. He's going to play on, is he? Offside. They are getting the ball out to Salah a lot in this game. I mean, I know that sounds like bloody obvious tactical analysis, but they might want to switch it up a little bit because they are going to Salah a lot. And like again, they're hitting a lot of long balls at Salah and diagonals. Here we go. Diaz. Wide right's the ball, and it's a lovely ball. They've got to be careful. Szoboszlai, good cross, but good defending. That was good play by Liverpool. Diaz did well to see that pass as well. Here's Wood. Back into Wood. Lays it off. Addy says, I just got here and I love the show. Cheers, pal. They've got Aina again. Nice ball in. Alanga won't quite get there. That'll go for a goal kick. What was dinner, Mark? You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't get it if I told you. You'd go, that's disgusting, but it was nice. I basically had salmon fish cakes with Brussels sprouts, which I shredded up and fried. Added a bit of sesame seed oil. It was lovely. And then I had some lentils with it. It was really good. It's January. I don't do dry January, but I do try and eat a little bit better. Given an invite, would you play Soccer Aid, Mark? Says Jason. Mate, I'll play in anything like that, definitely. I would never get an invite, though. I'm too with it. I'm too edgy. Too rock and roll, mate. Did you watch the Spanish Super Club final, says Fuhad? I'm going to sound really uneducated here, but are you not? I mean, I understand why the Middle East want to promote their area of the world. I get that. I'm not criticising them at all. But I am criticising the people who keep letting those sports go over there. I mean, how many more sports are going to get played out in Saudi? We've got the boxing there. They're talking about darts, snooker. I mean, these are, traditional sports that I think, as I said, I don't blame Saudi, but it's just all about the money, isn't it? And that Spanish Cup was played in Saudi. I don't get it. It's just money motivated. Everything's fucking money, isn't it? Lovely play. Oh! Robertson clears it. Wood is so hard to defend against because he's big, says United. Okay, big Wood. Imagine Chris Wood at the Burnabout in the Champions League, to Tanishk. Thank you very much for that. I tell you what I will say about that is people criticise FIFA, UEFA, Saudi, the States, etc. because of all this money in football and the players are the victim. Real Madrid are playing about 6 games a month until the end of May. And then they're going to the Club World Cup in America and playing another 6 or 7 games. And then they'll have a pre-season tour and then they'll go into another season. I'm sorry, we can moan about FIFA and we can moan about UEFA, but these players need calling out as well. They moan about playing too many games, but they're not doing anything about it. They're still going to turn up and play all these games for the money. There's this myth that the players are the victims. They're as much part of it as anybody else. They're getting on the plane to Saudi to play a bloody Spanish Cup game, and they'll get on a plane to America to play an irrelevant Club World Cup. What will 100% happen is that we will destroy careers. You cannot. The great thing about American football is it's such a short season. I hate it. It only really runs from September to Christmas. But the reason they do that is, and they only play 1 game a week, is because the game is so physical that they really protect the players and their welfare. But football, never been so quick, never been so competitive, and never been so many games. It just doesn't add up, does it? I've been saying on my channel for weeks, Liverpool will not win the title, says Gaming Plump. Arsenal will turn the season around. Yeah, I won't go that far, mate. Bloody hell. I mean, I think Liverpool will still win the league unless somebody can go on an amazing run. Half-time, Brentford 0, Man City 0, Chelsea, Bournemouth, it's 1-0 to Chelsea, and West Ham 2, Fulham 0. All half-times there because they kicked off half an hour earlier. Here, it's 1-0 to Nottingham Forest at the moment against Liverpool, and we've had 22 minutes and a half. Yeah, I don't for the life of me see an opportunity for Arsenal to win the league. And you know what? Correct me if I'm wrong, and I might be wrong, but Forest have conceded 19 goals this season. The only team that's got a better defensive record are Arsenal, and they're very good with 18. Liverpool have got a good defence. They've only conceded 20. So this is an interesting game now. Nottingham Forest have won their last 6 Premier League games in a row, and Liverpool have actually drawn 3 of their last 6. So the better form is Forest, the better defence is Forest, and they're 1-0 up here. I mean, they've scored less goals out of anybody in the top 6. They've only scored 30. Liverpool have scored 47. But they are defensively good. I think this is perfectly set up. If you were writing a script of the first 25 minutes, you'd want Forest to score first because they're at home. They've got the better defence, and Liverpool are going to have to attack. It just makes it an interesting game. Please read out the scores like the old teletext reader, says Goldio. I can't remember that. Do you think Slot will be this successful next season? No. I think De Jong 19. I've said this before. I think Slot's done a fantastic job. I think Liverpool are the best team in the league, but I think next season will be much harder for him because he is standing on the shoulders of giants at the moment. He's standing on the foundations of Klopp, and he's done great. You know, he's still got to. I would argue with anybody that it's not easy just because you're inheriting Klopp, but it will be harder for him next season because he's going to have to actually start bringing his own players in. 38% of you went with the Liverpool win. 45% of you went with the Forest win. Good cross to the back post. Gakpo gets up, but it is over and not handsome. Imagine telling someone last year that Nottingham Forest would humble Liverpool twice the following season. Really impressive rise by Forest. Of course, ate your chips. You're right. Forest beat Liverpool at Anfield, didn't they? They've not conceded against them yet. Apparently the poll changed after the goal, probably. Here it is. Look at this finish. No, it's just a good finish. That's just a quality finish. No doubt about that. That's just a good finish. And I tell you what, while we've got a bit of a break in the play, I'm just going to start loading something up here because I want to get the actual facts on this. Finishing. What would I want to do this on? Finishing. Goal conversion. That'll do. All right, we're back up and running here. I'll check. I'll do all this while. This is going on. This will blow your mind if I'm right on this. I think that would be right. Let's go there. That's fine. How many matches in the start? Let's say. How many matches have we had? Let's say 13. No, he's not there. You know, Rasmus Højlund is in the top 10 players in Europe for goal conversion. I don't even know how that works. Cross into the box, cleared away. I was sure. How many games has Chris Wood started for Forest? Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Let me try Premier League. I must have dreamt it. I wouldn't dream about Wood. Not that type, anyway. Liverpool with a cross, headed away. I think Liverpool are going to have to mix it up a little bit here. I don't think they're going to get away with just whipping crosses into the box. It's not going to work. Premier League. Here we go. This will do. Why is Wood not there? Something's going wrong here. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I know what I was doing wrong. Here we go. Okay, I found it now. It was worth it. Right. So, last calendar year. Oh my God, this is going to I can't believe I've done this. This is definitely going to destroy people, right? This is going to destroy people, what I've done. So basically, Chris Wood has scored against Forest. He's having a great season, isn't he? Right? I said when Chris Wood scored, he's got one of the best conversion rates in Europe. And definitely in the Premier League. So conversion rate is how, Haaland might have 10 shots but only score from 2 of them. Whereas Wood might have 4 shots and score from two of them. So he might not score as many goals, but he scores from less chances. So Forest are going to win the league. Parking the bus, says Bailey. Tracy, welcome to the Members Club. Listen to this. This is off of the Y-Scout statistical site. This is used by a lot of football clubs. So, in the last calendar year, you've got to have started 15 games minimum. Who's got the best goal conversion rate in the last calendar year? Rasmus Højlund. I can't believe it. 37%. So Rasmus Højlund has got the best goal conversion rate in the entire Premier League in the last calendar year. I didn't know that. I mean, look, some people say we're mates. It matters not. 37.9% goal conversion rate. Second place, Mbumo, 33.3% goal conversion rate. Third place, Chris Wood, 30.6% goal conversion rate. So, absolutely fantastic. But for this current season, so 24-25, he's actually second with a goal conversion rate of 35%. It's gone up. First place is Mbumo, 39%. Which is absolutely incredible. So he's just got an amazing goal conversion rate. Yeah, but over the last calendar year, it's Rasmus Højlund. I'd rather stand on the shoulders of giants that build from the bowels of shit. For some reason, there was a load of Liverpool fans in Brum today, says Goldio. There we go. Informed you about my graduation, first job, first anniversary. Glad to inform that I've got engaged to her, says Anish. Hoping you could make the big day next year, says Anish. Depends where it is. I mean, I don't want to refuse it. I mean, if it's like an amazingly brilliant wedding with chance of a lifetime, I probably would go. Kieran Parsons is in the chat. Hope you're doing well, Kieran. If I remember correctly, you're an Arsenal fan. Thoughts and prayers. Hi, Mark. I've been waiting to ask this, but I've heard on podcast you say about the gap between the Premier League and the lower leagues. Curious, how do you think they fix the gap? I don't think they can now, Kieran. I think the gap between the Championship and the Premier League is bloody huge, and it's because of the money in the Premier League that allows teams like Forest and Fulham and Brentford to actually have 5 or 6 internationals in their starting lineup. And I don't think the quality in the Championship's any worse. I just think that the Premier League is so rich, you can outbid Atletico Madrid for players if you're Forest. So, that's why the gap's getting so big. Having said that, it wasn't that long ago that Brentford, Nottingham Forest and Fulham were championship clubs. So I think what you've got to do, if I was the chairman of a Premier League, of a championship club, Szoboszlai, I thought he was going to shoot and then he puts a shit cross in, he should have shot. If I was the chairman of a Premier League club, of a championship club, there is probably a 90% chance that you're going to get relegated when you get promoted. So you've just got to focus on that 10%. But if you stay up, if you can stay up one season, I'd say your chances of staying up goes up to about 30%. So you've just got to survive that first year. And you've also got to be planning that before the summer that you get promoted, really. So I think it's about the football you play as well. I mean, you look at some of these hipster prats like Southampton and Burnley coming up playing fucking football. No, that's not going to work. You need to be good defensively and you need to have goal scorers. Because all you need to do is finish 4th from bottom in the first season. Liverpool will be a different team in the second half, says United. Yes, we've seen it before. They can and are a better team in the second half normally. Fantastic watch along, by the way. Really enjoying it. Nearly got 17,000 watching. Make sure you smash a like and subscribe. We are on the road to 1.29 million subscribers on this community. We're only 200 away, so please do subscribe, get involved. Daily content here. It's all about the love of football. It doesn't matter who you support, so get involved. And I tell you what, unless you're a Liverpool fan, we're loving this tonight. We want a title race. We want a title race. That's how it stands at the moment. If Forest could win, it would be a 3-point gap, albeit Liverpool would have a game in hand. But Arsenal would have a chance to make it a 3-point gap as well if they could beat Spurs tomorrow. Chelsea may be getting back into it. So, look, if Arsenal lose tomorrow and Liverpool win tonight, I think the title was over in the middle of January. So, exciting. At the moment, it's very, very exciting. We've got a chance. United are doing dry January, Mark, says Marty. Hi, Mark. Are you excited to see Tuchel manage England? And do you think we have a good chance at winning the cup, says Favela. I won't be excited to watch England until we're actually playing in the World Cup. I mean, I've got no time for friendlies or international breaks. Hold on a minute. Why are Liverpool in a one-on-one? On the break, slips it into Salah. Brilliant defending by Morello. Is that his name? Is this the way to Morello? Every night I've been biting my pillow. That sounds wrong. There is a song that's about that. Is this the way to Amarillo? Every night I've been biting my pillow. I mean, that's a family song. I don't know why it would have lyrics like that. Yeah, brilliant defending here by the Nottingham Forest number 5, which I can confirm his name is, in fact, Murillo. Yeah. His name's Murillo. He's 22 and he's from Brazil. Oh, is this the player that everybody wants? Milenkovic is apparently quite good as well. Constantine says, I like you, but I don't think I would have invited you to my wedding. Oh, come on, mate. Imagine me at your wedding after a couple of pints. Give me the microphone and a dance floor. We're having a disco. I'd love to be the DJ. Right, Forest are on the attack again here. Hudson-Odoi up against Trent. Gets it back. Whip the cross in. You've got Wood. Nice ball into Alanga. I'll tell you what. If I know Twitter like I think I do, it'll be full of, we never should have sold Alanga. We never should have sold Alanga. Mark, it's not biting my pillow, it's hugging my pillow. That would make a lot more sense. Come on, we've all done it. How many songs do you think you know the words to and actually you've got it wrong all your time? I genuinely thought it was biting my pillow. Murillo giving Diaz a little bit there. Always knew you were a pillow biter, Mark, says Dale. Well, it will be in Kolkata, India, and in winter, so it could be the way you can finally get to meet the Indian fan base and get a few shows, says Anish. There we go. Thanks for thoughts and prayers, says Kieran. Ref was horrendous. Never thought I'd see a ref try help us win, but Zubimendi feels like a silver lining. Amazing signing that is if you get it. Wood playing nice and tidy and very hard, says Zuta. Get rid. Good clearance. I love it when it comes up on the screen, voice of Rio Ferdinand, and I have it on mute. So I smile to myself every time I see it, because they're obviously cutting to him on the touchline. So it comes up with voice of Rio Ferdinand, and I just have a big smile because I'm like, I can't hear it. Just makes me happy. Are Liverpool falling apart, says the Red Men. And were you ever a gym lad, says Sam. No, definitely not. I do my own fitness. I don't need to go to the gym. Allison will get on the end of that. Sitting on my own. Well, look. 38 minutes, 1-0. What I would say is... What I would say... See what I did there? Didn't do it on purpose. What I would say is that it's certainly interesting how we've had all this time and Forest are doing well. Which, to me, isn't a surprise, really, when you think about where they are in the league. But if they can get to half-time, maintaining this scoreline, then we're in for a very, very interesting second half. Thanks, everyone who's tuning in. There's an injury here to a Forest player. He's gone down. Man down. Penalty in the Chelsea game. We can't watch that, can we? They haven't got it on, have they? Have TNT got other games on, or? I don't think they have they? Well, we'll give you an update on that when we get it. But it's a penalty to Bournemouth, apparently. What happens when you buy one player in the whole summer? Ownership is doing slotting over. Endo is Liverpool's only backup defender, and he's a CDM, says Miz. Christmas picture curse for Salah begins, says Omar. And what's the odds on Forest winning the league? When Leicester won it, they were 5,000 to 1 at the start of the season. Elvis coming back from the dead was 2,000 to 1, says it's Louis. Zuba's only goal this season was from a corner, says Josh. You're not buying him to play up front. And do you think some League One sides better than most Championship sides, says Dan. Look, I do the podcast with Will. Let's see what happens with this corner from Liverpool. It's a good cross. It's headed away. Trent's on the edge of the box. You've got to close him down. Good block. Yeah, I do the podcast with Will, who's a Birmingham City fan. And I said to him on Sunday, I actually think that Birmingham City or Wrexham, if they can get into the Championship and get promoted, I think they've got the sort of wealth you need to come in. I mean, Forest spent a lot of money. I think the problem is Ipswich aren't rich, Leicester aren't rich, and Southampton aren't rich. I think if you can come into the league with a bit of momentum, and I think a Birmingham and a Wrexham could, I wouldn't be surprised if they stayed up. Remember, I famously said 4 years ago that Wrexham will win the league before Spurs, and people laughed at me. I know what I'm on about. Fulham have got a goal back and Bournemouth have got a goal back. How do you like those potatoes? Don't write Fulham off. They're a good side. Oh, they are. Oh, Are all the games on then? Because Chelsea Bournemouth is on TNT 3. It is 1-1. I didn't realise that. I didn't realise they had all the games on. I don't want to watch Dundee Celtic. Piss off. Gibbs White's been booked, by the way. Yeah, Fulham 2-1 down to West Ham, but they've got a goal back at the start of the half. It's a Wobie. It's a Wobie. And Bournemouth are 1-1 with Chelsea. Chelsea been on a bad run recently, haven't they? Cliver scoring the goal from a penalty. So we're getting goals now, but it's still 0-0 between Man City and Brentford. Interestingly, in that game, the story of the game is that Man City have had a lot of shots, but it's still 0-0. 61% possession as well. So maybe the inevitable Man City win is coming in at some point. But at the moment, it's 0-0 there into the second half. We're approaching half-time here. Please do subscribe to the channel, by the way. Bottom right-hand corner. We're 250 subscribers away from 290,000. So get involved with That's Football. You're all very welcome. NLD tomorrow night. Looking forward to that. North London derby to some of you. Forest about to launch a big throw-in into the box here. They got some big lads there. And Liverpool clear it away. Danilo for Forest is getting back to fitness as well, which will be like a new signing. Looked like a massive blow at the start of the season for them, says Matt Thomas. What players need United to sign to win the Europa or the FA Cup, says Seb. We need a left-sided player and a midfielder, I think. Thoughts on Company as a future City manager, says Dex. I don't rate him. I think being the Bayern Munich manager is like, just being handed the keys to the kingdom, isn't it? Aren't you going to call out this ref too? He's been shocking so far. Not as bad as that United game, but still, says Sack. I think refereeing in general, mate, is just shit. Bournemouth red card. Second yellow, is it? Or has it been rescinded? It's a yellow card. Yellow card. It's been rescinded. David Brooks. Well, I've got it on, but I haven't seen it. Labby has gone off for chat. Oh, it's 55 minutes in there. Good decision by the referee. I haven't seen it. Frank says it was a clear red. Loggy says Forest saved face from relegation in the last match last season. Then winning the league would be way bigger than Leicester winning back then. Yeah, it's a harder league. Definitely, Loggy. Definitely. Would you love to have Wood at Old Trafford, says Robin. Football's never been sexual for me. Never a red. Definitely a red. I've not got on there quick enough, unfortunately. So I don't think I can see it, which is annoying. But it's half time in that game. Apparently it was a hair pull. I'll probably be able to see it. Probably be able to see it. Okay, so 0-0, 1-0 at half time, and Liverpool have got a lot of work to do in the second half. I think that you've got to give Forest a lot of credit. It's probably the first game I've watched them this season, and it's only the third game I've watched them all together, where I've actually think they looked like a decent side. I know they beat United, but I wasn't that impressed by them, and they were, as I said, not that good against Arsenal at the Emirates, which is the other game I watched. But I think today, well organised defensively, lovely counter goal. But that's the problem with Liverpool, look, 70% possession. They've not had a shot on target from 9. You can't score a goal if you don't get it on target. It's a well-known fact. I'm not even being, niche with that. So, they've got to be very, very careful how this works out in the second half of Liverpool. A draw would be still very good, I think, in the title race, but a win for Forest would be absolutely incredible and would really start to put pressure on Liverpool. Hi, Mark. I'm a big fan from Canada. I've been following since 2020. Loved your book, by the way. Thanks for getting it, mate. Was wondering, with Barcelona's current form in Europe, if you could see them winning the Champions League or if you're sticking with Liverpool. Cheers. Well, I'll stick with what I said in the... at the start of the season. I'll stick with Liverpool, but I actually don't know who's going to win the Champions League this year. I'd probably say Real Madrid. I can't really see anyone. Hair pulling is allowed in American football, says Alex. There we go. So apparently it was a hair pull then. I mean, it's bloody annoying that I can't see it. A lot of people saying it was a red. But having not seen it, I really am in a rare position where I can't actually comment. I wonder if there'll be any coverage of it on social media. Just having a quick look to see if I can see anything. No, I can't see it, which is a pain. Chelsea fans saying, I can't believe it's not a red for Brooks. Chelsea keep getting fucked by refs at the moment. Penalty against Everton denied. Penalty Palace denied. Penalty Ipswich given after a dive. Now a clear red denied for Bournemouth. If Bournemouth playing any other club, that's a red card. Same old corrupt shit. Yeah, well, I can't comment it. I'll have to go what people are saying, but a lot of people saying it should have been a red. I think Arteta will manage City when Pep retires, says Dex, and ref is fine. Still mad about the weekend, says Steve Hansen. Is your new favoured word textured, says Giant. I don't think I've used that word today, but got Bournemouth versus Chelsea on at the moment because it's half time between Liverpool and Forest, where Forest are leading 1-0. West Ham still 2-1 up with half an hour to go against Fulham. And still 0-0 between Brentford and Man City as well. Interesting. I'm going to run a poll on this Chelsea red card, but I haven't seen it. So if anyone can point me in the direction of where I could see it, I'd love to get involved. Was it a red for Bournemouth? I'm literally trying to join the conversation. I feel a bit left out. Bit like dry January when everyone's having a drink. I want a drink. They've tweeted it. Okay, TNT have apparently tweeted it, which is a clever move by them. Well done. I'll be joining the conversation shortly. Here we go. So it's on TNT. Here it is. It's bloody loud. God, what is it he do? I mean, is that it? Cucurella runs past him, tries to grab him, catches him in the face. I mean, you know what? I've seen it 6 times. I've got to say, right, when you watch it from the TNT Sports angle, I don't think it's a red. Sorry, Chelsea fans. I don't. You know why? Because Cucurella is running right towards him. He's not even looking at the ball. He's running right at him, ready to run into him. I think Cucurella runs at Brooks. He's totally focused on running into Brooks. He's not looking behind him for the ball. So I think it was I don't think it was a red. Sorry, I'm probably going to be in the minority. But, well, I know I am because I've seen so many comments. But that just shows you how bloody brave I am. They say nurses have it hard. I could have easily gone with the masses and said, oh, it's a blatant red. But I actually think it's not a red. I think Cucurella's running at him purposely to get the contact. I don't think it's a red for me. Sorry. I can't see the close-up, though. So what I will say is people mentioned a hair pull. I can't see a close-up. I can only see the long shot. I think I'd clothesline off the ball, says Cameron. Ref is, thank you very much for that. Would stand a chance against Pussy, says CJ. Oh, I bet you'd be excited if it was starting for Man City and Wood was up front. That is the only view, says Yappa, apparently. And Chris Kavanagh has got to have a David Coote like... Okay. Brentford versus City won't stay 0-0 forever because guess who the ref is in that match? Don't tell me. Don't even joke. He can't be refereeing another Man City game. He can't be refereeing another Man City game. Anthony Taylor. I was going to say, it can't be Michael Oliver. He seems to referee them every bloody week. Okay, let's... We've got a goal! 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 We have got a goal. And I tell you what, it's a goal at a game, any game, that you're just going to get very, very excited about. It's because it's not Man City who've scored. It's bloody Brentford. No! I thought they'd scored. Why is it not a goal? Why? Why has it not been given? I don't know. I can't see. And Man City have scored at the other end. You couldn't fucking write it. Oh my God. Talk about a kick in the teeth. Offside for Brentford and City go up the other end and score. He was miles offside, Brentford. I mean, that is a killer for Brentford, that is. An absolute killer. It's fucking Foden as well. Oh, why get these knobheads off my telly? I don't pay for Sky to watch Man City. They make me want to throw up. Get them off. Get them off. Fucking hate them. Get away. That's my fault for trying to see the Brentford goal. Ugh, I don't need them in my life. Filth. Absolute filth. Yeah, it must have been offside for Brentford then, because I can't see anybody moaning much, but they literally scored a goal, got ruled out, and then Man City went up the other end. I can't see why it was offside, but it must have been something going on there. The shot wasn't offside, but there must have been something in the build-up. Yeah. What was the offside for then? Was it somebody stood in the way or something? Because the shot was behind the defenders. Anyway, I said that they'd win. So second half is going to be coming in for the Liverpool game very, very soon. They are 1-0 down against Nottingham Forest, and I mean, look, is there a conversation to be had that if Man City keep winning and Liverpool keep dropping points, are they a team that's... Well, they're certainly a team that's got experience of going on a big game run. If they were to win today, is that as it stands 37, or have they not added that on yet? I've got a feeling they might be 39. I mean, I still don't think City would do it, but yeah. West Ham have scored 3-1. Following the divorce, Pep will win 30 games in a row, says Solsk. And Invult, welcome to the members club. Sorry, thank you very much for your super chats. Roy Wilding on the red card for Bournemouth. VAR recommended an on-field review for a possible red card to Brooks for violent conduct. Upon review, the referee deemed that the challenge on Cucurella was a reckless action but not violent conduct, says Roy. There we go. That's why it wasn't given. Hi, Mark. Every channel you do is top class, says Wesley. Well, thank you, everybody. Please do subscribe. Paqueta has made it 3-1 to Chelsea. Bournemouth have scored. Oh, my God, Chelsea. Look away. Look away now. You're not going to believe it. It's all going on, and I'm loving the fact that we've got all this. This is what it should be like. You should be able to just watch all the games. Chelsea, I think, are losing. Bournemouth have scored. They have. They're celebrating in the corner. Oh, dear. Oh, I don't want to look at the chat. Rob, where are you? It's 2-1 to Bournemouth, and it ain't looking good. Man City would be on the same amount of points as Chelsea if everything stands like this. And it's another game where Chelsea have been in front and not gone on to win the game. Just looking at the goal here, shouldn't be scoring from there. Fucking hell, he shouldn't be scoring from there. Defenders stood him up. Near post, Sanchez shouldn't... I mean, it's a lovely finish, but he shouldn't get beat from there. Is there a deflection on it? No. Keeper can't be getting beat from there. Good finish, but he can't get beat from there. And he can. So, Bournemouth 2-1 up from 1-0 down. But now Chelsea. Good block. Well, have you ever seen a more boring brand of football than what Forest are doing? I'm going to fall asleep, says Ruben. No, I don't care how boring it is. It makes the title race interesting. 59% are saying it wasn't a red card for Bournemouth. 41% are saying yes. So it appears they got it right. Do you think Liverpool will come back, says Louis? Mate, if Liverpool are going to come back into this game, then they need to start shooting on target. Their biggest problem in that first half is lots of possession in and around the box, but nothing on target. And if you don't get shots on target, you can't score games. Brentford all over City right now, Mark, says Colin. Losing 1-0 though. Have you ever... thank you very much to Ruben for your super chat. I'll tell you what I'm going to do in the second half. I'm not going to make any apologies for this. I'm going to stand up because I'm getting a bit of cramp. Oh. There we go. We're up. Robert, you're in the wrong position. I knew it. You get on my bloody nerves tonight, if I'm being honest. There we go. Okay. Kolo Moani to Juventus thoughts. Love your streams, by the way, says Invult. Fair play to Juventus. United are just crap at signings, too slow. Why do you hate City more than Liverpool, says Dex? Because as much as I don't like Liverpool, and I don't know whether Liverpool fans feel the same or United fans feel the same, as much as I don't like Liverpool, I do respect Liverpool. I think there is a parallel between Liverpool and Manchester United in the fact that we have great history, great fans, and great success. Whereas Man City don't have any of those things. So I don't know what I'd rather. I'd probably rather Man City win the league than Liverpool because it doesn't matter as much. But I've got more respect for Liverpool than I have for City, if that makes sense. I Try Football says the title race starts in March. No, the title race starts in August, mate. That's why the season starts in August. Sorry. It's still 1-0 between Brentford and Man City. Man City lead. Chelsea are losing now. 2-1 at home. Stamford Bridge. It's 2-1 to Bournemouth. 3-1 to West Ham. They look like they've got that game won. Potter in his first game beating Fulham 3-1 at home. Is it the start of something at West Ham? They'll hope so, because their form has been terrible under Laporteo. We're about to start the second half here. It's a big 45 minutes for Forest and for Liverpool and the title race. Remember, if Liverpool can be defeated or held today, it opens up a really big opportunity for Arsenal in what is surely their last chance to get any silverware this season. Out of the FA Cup, heading out of the Carabao Cup, not good enough to win the Champions League. Surely not. We're up and running. Let's go. Who do I want to win, Andrew? Definitely Forest tonight. For the time. Oh, is that going to stay in? No. But time and time again, we have seen Arne Slot be a second half manager. He's normally very good. West Ham's got the new manager bounce as dead zone. Yeah, I was looking at this the other day, actually. West Ham's next game is on Saturday at home to Crystal Palace. So they've got... and then they've got Villa away. So I'd expect them to get 2 wins in their first 2 games, which just steadies the ship a little bit, doesn't it? Liverpool's next game is Brentford, away. So, I mean, that could be a difficult game for Liverpool. And Man City are at Ipswich. So... you know, Arsenal play Villa. Liverpool with the chance to put a cross in here. Trent headed away. Look, I might be wrong about this, but I don't think Liverpool are going to get much joy from whipping crosses into the box against this Forest defence. I think they've got to keep it on the ground. Talking of which, Salah puts the cross in, keeper's there. Do you think Forest could win the league? No, absolutely not. Rob Always United says, great shows today, Mark. Have a pint on me. You're a legend, mate. Thank you very much for the contribution. Appreciate the super chat. Please do subscribe, by the way. Bottom right-hand corner. Here's Szoboszlai. Oh, he's done him. He's done him. It's a cut back to the back post, but it's not a great cross. Liverpool already setting out their intent at the start of this second half. We've only had 2 minutes, and they are right in on Forest. And it's a nice ball into Trent. They've got to put the tackle in, and that Morella's there again. Forest just need to settle a little bit here. I think CC makes a good point, and that was good to see from a Liverpool point of view there in relation to what you're saying. I don't know whether you're a Liverpool fan. He says Liverpool need to stretch their defence, create gaps by going wide. I think they've got to commit people to the attack. Robertson and Trent have got to, make an extra man, and it's too easy in the first half. Forest have always got the extra defender there. You've got to be brave, and they've got Canate, they've got Van Dijk. Wood's not particularly quick. Well, that's a good layoff by Wood. Now it's Gakpo and Szoboszlai, and he's done well, and they're on the break here. Oh, great tackle, Morello again. He's having a cracking game, and the ball stays in. Terrible ball. Could Forest win the league next season, says Bear? I think they need better players than what they've got to win a title, to be honest. Are you going to do a watch-along for the Hollywood derby between Wrexham and Birmingham, says Daniel. When is it? I went to the Birmingham-Wrexham game. Red Devil says, Liverpool can't score goals against teams wearing red, says Red Devil. McAllister might be going in the book here. Was a little bit late on the Forest midfielder. City finished it off. It's 2-0. Just to the City fans who think you're back, look at the league table. It's a long way back. You're on 37 points. That means you are You are 9 points off Liverpool and they've got a game in hand. I think we had the only 5 Man City fans in the live chat there. Louise O'Donoghue says that Maresca ball was always going to get figured out. Just looking at their last few games. Chelsea. Draw, loss, loss, draw. Fucking hell, mate. That is a terrible run for Chelsea. If they lose this game, it's 2 from 15. That's poor. That is bad, isn't it, really? 2 from 15. And I looked at it and thought they'd take 15 from 15. Terrible ball by Elanga. That's gone behind him. I'm just looking at the starting lineup for Chelsea because he changes it a lot. Shoot! Ooh. Not going for a corner. No, it's still in the box. Second ball. Sancho, Madueke, Palmer and Jackson. Lavia, Enzo. I mean, you sort of look at it and you go, what are they missing? What are they missing? Who are they missing? Are they missing anybody, Chelsea, in their attack or their midfield? Fulham have got one back. Could be an exciting finish there. Still 12 minutes to go. And Wilson has made it 3-2. Maybe it's not over for Potter. Cardiff have just scored against Watford as well. If you give a shit. Atalanta losing to Juventus. Jota warming up. I forgot they had him. Have you ever been to a strip club, Mark, says Goldio? I prefer not to comment. I don't like to lie. Do you drink electrolytes for those cramps? No. Says Fart Smeller. Gibbs White, cross, too much. Nice ball into Diaz. He's going to win a foul there. Referee's going to give it, yeah. 18,000 watching, absolute legends. Make sure you subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. We're very close to 2.89. 1.289. Brandon says, Bournemouth and Forest have surprised me. They've improved a lot. Yeah, we will be back on here tomorrow for North London Derby tomorrow. I've got a feeling that Spurs are going to get something tomorrow, which I think is a little bit niche. When we're talking Spurs here. I feel there might be a twist in that. I think Fulham might get a late goal, you know. Still 10 minutes to go. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. Good play, Diaz. No, not good play, Diaz. He didn't take the ball with him. Got to be careful about the break. Do you think Leeds are getting promoted this season, says Daniel? I hope they do. Brentford goal! Oh, it's only one. It's not, we need another one. I got really excited then and I forgot Man City had 2. This Forest game's good. Forest Liverpool's good. I mean, we've only had 8 minutes. I'm telling you, it's end to end at the moment. Really enjoying it. Exciting. Yeah, Brentford have got a goal back and don't know who scored it. But looks to me like it's Wizzer. No, is it? Yeah, it was Wizzer. 82 minutes. Right, that's Brentford 1-2 and West Ham 3-2. One of those games, surely we're going to get an equaliser. Chad Fox says, commentary on the Chelsea game have said that the Man City crisis is over after announcing their second goal. I'm still laughing away at that bold claim. I don't think they're anywhere near it still for me. No, Man City. If Man City win the league, it's an embarrassment on Liverpool and Arsenal that they've let them back into it. Was that Company goal the last good Man City goal, says Junkman. It was a long time ago. Do you think Forest could pull a Leicester and win? Not the league, Jude, no. Liverpool are exactly 9 points clear of City, even if they lose this game. If they draw, 10. If they win, 12 with a game in hand. Robertson. Cross comes in, way over hits. Liverpool have done a lot of that tonight. I wonder if they'll be moaning about the ball. Trent on his left foot, never going to do anything. Goal kick. Should have shot, really. Oh, I feel bad for Chelsea. I don't know why I do, because Chelsea fans can be quite irritating. And, I mean, there's been many times this season they've infiltrated the United stand chat telling us how great Sancho is. And, you know, in some ways, you could laugh at the fact that they've got 2 points from 15. But I'm not that sort of person, so I'm not going to. I never thought Chelsea were going to go on a run like that, though. 2 from 15, really poor. Why is it happening? The Sancho effect. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You know what? Honestly, I'm very good at analysing problems with teams that aren't my team. You know what the problem is with Chelsea? And I've been saying it for bloody ages, and people keep telling me I'm wrong, and I keep saying I'm not going to change my mind. Rubs here. I'm not irritating. What the fuck, dude? You know what the problem is with Chelsea? Nicholas Jackson. Not good enough. Doesn't mean he's not going to score goals, but he's not good enough. He's not good enough. Same problem as Arsenal. Havertz, Jesus, they're not good enough. At that level, you need a guy that can get you out of trouble in a game when you're playing badly. Jackson will score you goals when you're playing well, but you need a striker that can get you goals when you're playing badly, and they haven't got it. And also, they haven't even got a backup to Jackson either. They haven't got an alternative. Nice ball. Oh, good defending. Murillo is having a great game. I thought it was going to be 1-1 then. Lovely pass into Szoboszlai. Could he have done any better? He probably could. But it's good defending. Man of the match for me, this Murillo. He's going to end up. I can see him in a different shirt. He's on fire, says Greg Donald. Corner to Liverpool. Headed away again. Yes, Liverpool have a game in hand, but surely they'll only get a point at best away to Everton in the last Merseyside derby under the lights. I don't know. Everton are a bit shit. And I don't think that Everton are going to get a new manager bounce. Does a bowling ball bounce on concrete? Salah shoots wide, closest they've been. Petco says, I made a bet with a friend before Christmas that Chelsea will struggle for a Champions League spot. Their defence and goalkeeper are not up for it. Well, if you've seen the second goal for Chelsea that they concede, the keeper should save it. And that's a fair point as well. They've got a goalkeeper at one end who is capable of making mistakes. And then they've got a striker at the other end who's not clinical enough. Well, hey-ho. Goalkeeper that concedes goals, striker that doesn't score enough goals. I think that equation is going to end up with you dropping points. Unfortunately. Would you take Jackson at United as Constantine? No. Chad says, I can't believe Brooks wasn't sent off. Thoughts on the incidents? I've only just tuned into the show. Not a yellow, not a red card for me. I think they got it right. If you look at it, if I'm Cucurella and I'm sprinting away, I should be looking over that shoulder for the ball. And as he's sprinting, instead of looking at the ball, he's running towards Brooks. And he just runs into him. I don't think that does him any favours. I think if Cucurella had been looking at the ball as he was running, it might have been a red, but free kick to Forest. It's a good game though. This is a proper game of football, proper Premier League game. I get what people say about Forest's style of football. It is. You can see why Nuno didn't survive at Spurs. Somebody said that to me the other day. Why didn't Nuno get a chance at Spurs? And his football was shit. And I wouldn't say it's great here, but it's effective. Free kick again. Forest will get a chance to whip a cross in from a decent place. United says, Moyes for Dyche is stupid. Agree or disagree? I would say, right, you know, imagine you're married, right? And you're married to, if anyone can remember, EastEnders. You're married to Pat Butcher. And then you kick her out of the bed for Little Mo. Or Big Mo. Was it Big Mo? Yeah, you've got to be an EastEnders fan for that. Basically, it's like swapping a hippo for a hippo. Thoughts on that, Aina, says Ty. I like the look of him. Him and that Murillo look good. Yeah, Little Mo was the one who had the domestic abuse case. Trevor, he was a shit. They're trying to give red card to Trent here. It won't happen. Yeah, Gary Oldman's sister is Big Mo. Just can't see the connection. I can't. Yeah, Trent's not going to get sent off for that. Basically just punch the ball. Doesn't look like we're going to get any late drama then. 90+1, Brentford 1, Man City 2. 90 minutes, West Ham 3-2. Oh, come on! Get in! Oh, yabba dabba doo! Surely this time! Surely this time! Can't get there quick enough. Can't get there quick enough. Please this time, don't rub it off. It says 2-2. Come on, the Brentford. Where's those 5 Man City fans? They've gone quiet now. 2-2. Pep's having a drink of water. Yeah, I tell you what, I bet he wish it was more than water. It's 2-2. Up the Brentford. Love that. I don't know why. They're never going to win the league anyway, but I just love I just love to see them suffer. Come on, Brentford. I haven't seen the goal. Last time I turned on, here it is. Cross into the box, back post. Vardiel with a crap clearance again. Oh, it's a lovely header. Lovely header. I don't know who scores it, but it's a lovely cross in. That's a good header on that. Gets ahead of Akanji. Lovely header. Really good. Really good goal. Akanji can't believe it. He's nearly crying. No God. No God, no problem. That's swat. Yeah, 2-2. I just love Man City dropping points. Take 2 points off them and put them back behind Newcastle, thank you. And Bournemouth. Stay humble. They could still win it late on. Liverpool got a free kick here. I'll tell you what, it could be a great night of football, couldn't it? It's coming a top... Yeah, Carr's right. It's becoming a top night for the Prem. Man City drop points. Liverpool drop points. I mean, that's perfect for me. I don't want Liverpool to bottle the league and then Man City still win it. So both of them dropping points. I'll have some of that. We'll have some of that. Dire Straits, Led Zeppelin or The Police? I'd probably say Led Zeppelin for me. Double substitution for Liverpool. Tsimikas and Jota coming on. Canate going off. Liverpool need to wake up, says Daniel. Got 20,000 watching because this is the best community, that's why. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's see if we can hit 1.29 tonight. Could we do it? Please subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. I don't know what we're on, but Jota's coming off. We're only 100 subscribers away from 1.29. So thanks everyone who's getting involved. Remember, we'll be here for the North London derby tomorrow night and all. Here we go. Corner. Liverpool. In it comes. It's cleared away. I don't know why I'm speaking Cockney. Goal you get! You're absolute shit! I can't believe it! He's literally scored with his first touch, you jammy twat! Jota! Oh, I can't believe it, mate! Oh, anchor. It's surely offside. Foul. Handball. Handball. Handball! He's only just come on. Push. Push. Push! He pushes him. He's offside. He's not. It's 1-1. There's a foul in there somewhere, ref. Fucking hell, who's marking him? Wood! It's Wood. What are you doing? That's Wood's fault. I mean, it's a bloody... I tell you what, I don't know where... It's right... I mean, obviously it's on his head because he scored with it, but it's actually right on his head. Right on his bloody head. I bet Man City have scored, haven't they? No. Oh, dear. Yeah, I mean, he shouldn't be unmarked there. That's what I would say. Parker says, I'm a big fan when you put your hands in the air and imitate people in that whiny voice. It makes my day. I didn't even know I did that. I'd take your Prada goggles off, says Kieran. About what? Mike Mikel says, I'm a big fan from Armenia. I'm very hopeful for the rest of the year for United. Our team has looked so passionate in the last 2 games. Now we just have to get rid of players like Casemiro and Eriksen. Thank you, Mikel. I'll tell you what, I'm worried about this game because, to be honest with you, Forest have done fuck all, have they, apart from score? They haven't really done anything since. Finished! Brentford 2. Oh, Chelsea! Chelsea got a late equaliser as well. Drama, drama. Brentford 2, Man City 2. It's over. So it's 2-2 in that game. Man City have blown a 2-0 lead at Brentford. 2-2. Well done, Brentford again. But Chelsea, late equaliser as well. 2-2. Probably a bit of justice there. Reece James has scored. Hopefully he hasn't injured himself. 2-2. Chelsea get an equaliser. They'll want a lot more in a game like that, but they'll take a point, I'm sure. 2-2 there at the moment, and it looks like West Ham are going to get a win. 3-2 there as well. Chelsea, probably, I don't know because I've not been watching it, but maybe probably a draw is a fair result for them. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are there. But Chelsea have equalised. 22 minutes to go here. Bit worried now. Starting to panic. Was feeling okay at 1-0. And here they come again with Szoboszlai. Or Lai. Here's Salah. Did Forest score too soon? Oh, they're in again. Jota, lovely play. Oh, what a set. I tell you what, he's a quality player, Jota, isn't he? Good save by the keeper. I've said it before and I'll say it again, says Goldio. Arteta win a Premier League or Champions League. Breeds bottle job mentality. Not bad, but can't take the extra step. I like the Zubimendi signing. I think if they brought someone like Gyökeres in or Osimhen, I'd say they've got a good chance of winning the league next year. Thanks for the putting in the podcast link, Fennick. I've just pinned that. Jack Wheeler says, what's your thoughts on Mallon singing for Villa? Well, I didn't know they'd bought him for his singing ability, but I think you mean signing, and I think it's an exciting signing. Dar says, I'm bringing Junior to his first game from Dublin. Hope United show up. I'm very confident. If you've got Southampton, if you're going to the Southampton game, mate, I think you've picked an absolute bang-on game, yeah? West Ham had beaten Fulham 3-2. Potter gets off to a winning start in his first game. Chelsea still going 2-2. Chelsea's next game, by the way, is next Monday at home to, I think they're at home to Wolves, aren't they? Next Monday night football? Yeah, home to Wolves. It's a shame for Chelsea because they could have had a lot more points than they've got. They've dropped so many points in games you really would not have expected them to. As I said, that's 3 from 15 now. 3 from 15. If they just had another 7, they'd be second. It's an amazing run of fixtures. Just going back to Chelsea. So, hold on a minute. That's a crap cross. Since beating Brentford 2-1 at home, drew at Everton 0-0, lost at Fulham, lost at Chelsea, lost at Ipswich, drew with Palace, then drew with Bournemouth. I mean, they're not the toughest games on paper, are they? But I suppose that's the Premier League. Forest defence is sat deeper than Bosky's fringe, says Kieran. Still going in the Chelsea game. I think they might have scored Chelsea actually. I don't want to speak too soon, but I'm getting a few reports of a Chelsea goal. I'm going to go there now. Corner. No, they haven't scored. It's the corner's gone for a goal kick. That must be just really slow internet from people saying they'd scored. Yeah, City blew a 2-0 lead, 2-2. You wonder what's next for City, really, don't you? They're going to have to try and win the Champions League. They're just not very good. Still 20 minutes to go here. Look, at this point, a draw would be great for Forest. I really hope we get a Mo Salah winner, says Jay. I really hope we don't get a Liverpool winner because for the title, it would be bloody terrible. I mean, I don't think Arsenal are going to win tomorrow. So if Liverpool were to win and Arsenal don't win tomorrow, what are they, like 9 points clear or something with a game in hand? Forget about it. Chelsea full time. Thank you very much to Manchester United, Manchester Forever Red. Is Mark drunk again? I haven't had a drink since 7 o'clock. No, I haven't had a drink today. Actually, it's the longest I've been without a drink since the middle of December. I think over Christmas I drink every day. But last drink I partook in was probably after the Arsenal game. I had a glass of red wine. Didn't drink yesterday. Haven't drank today. I'm not on dry January. Fuck that idiot club. Get in the bin. Bloody dry January. I tell you what. In a couple of weeks. This is quite sad actually. We're going out with friends in a couple of weeks, which has been arranged for about 2 months, and I said to the wife, I was looking at their Instagram page at the weekend, and they were out with some friends, and I was getting paranoid, and I said, I think we need to cancel this night out in a couple of weeks. She was like, why? I said, look at the picture of them out. She was like, what? He says, look, she's got water in front of her, but the person opposite's got wine, and I'm convinced that bottle of beer in front of Jim is a bloody Heineken 0.0. And she's like, what are you on about? I said, we're going out for them for 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. It's still January in 2 weeks. That means they're on dry January. I'm not going out on a night out with 2 people on dry January. It's a waste of time. May as well give the money to charity. But that was all from a picture. She was like, that water might have just been there and a wine wasn't in it. I was like, it's a bit sus, isn't it? January and a glass of water in front of you and he's got a bottle that looks like one of them non-alcoholic ones. Absolutely not going to go out with that. Idiot club. No chance. But it's a waste of my time. It's an absolute waste of my time to go out with people who are on dry January in a couple. And I think there's only us and them going out for a tie. Can you imagine that? 2 hours. I don't even like them that much anyway. Oh, God. And people say, oh, it's fine because you're having a drink. It's a bit like, when it's that time of the month and they say, well, I'll do you. I just go, no, that's half the fun. Forget it. And then walk off miserable. Mark Goldbridge, my words, Liverpool will win, says Owen White. I think you might be right. Let's hope Jim isn't listening, says Fart Smeller. Anthony Robinson got 2 assists today. What a player, says Raymond. Yeah, I think he'll be on the move in the summer. Can Spurs shock Arsenal tomorrow night? I think they will, George, yes. Jota is our Gundogan, says Callan. I think you mean the Gundogan that was good, not the shit one that Man City... I mean, what a shit signing that was, by the way. Oh, still 14 minutes to go. Oh! Oh, what a save by Sells! Oh, what a save! Who did he save that from? Give him the Ballon d'Or. That was going to be it. 2-1. Magnificent save. Oh, good ball here. Is this Hudson-Odoi? Go direct. Nice ball into Gibbs-White. Back post for Wood. Oh, why don't you cross it, you greedy shit? Knobhead. That's why you won't be playing for England, mate, with decision-making like that. You're getting above your station there, Gibbs-White. Should have just put it into the back post. Tries to start taking people on. Mark, love how much you've been off dry January. Have a pint, says Tyler. Thanks, Tyler. Cheers. Triple captain Bruno versus Southampton. Is that too far, says Paul. Yeah, you're getting a bit giddy, I think. What a save that was by Sells, by the way. Is it? I think it's from Jota. Yeah, just made himself big, like Wood. Just motivated me to grab a beer, Mark. Cheers. His eyes. Oh yeah, it's like having fish and chips or a Chinese takeaway on a Tuesday night, isn't it? A drink on a Tuesday night. Have it. Thank you very much. Ten minutes to go. 12 minutes to go. 1-1. Hudson-Odoi down the left-hand side. Into the box, up against Trent. Oh, come on. Your final ball is letting you down here. You can't. If they go and score here now as well, this could be a sucker punch. Salah. Into Gakpo. Oh, the cross is good. The defending's still good. Salah, good block. Oh, I tell you what. Cleared by Morello. Just boot it. And he has booted it. And Gibbs-White. Just hold it up, lad. Oh, he's won the ball back. Play on, says the referee. Liverpool come again. Gakpo. Curtis Jones cleared. How long can Forest defend like this? That's the question. 10 minutes. And probably a little bit longer they're going to need to. Hudson-Odoi again. It's that final ball. Here's Alanga. Right. 2v2. Get on your legs. Go. Just run at him. It's only Van Dijk. Alanga's still going. Oh, he's been tackled. He's been tackled. Oh, good ball into the channel for Salah. Don't jump in. Stay on your feet. Stay on your feet. Stay on your feet. Ask for help. Nothing wrong with asking for help. Jota. Forest have got it back. No, it's Liverpool. Got it back again. Salah, stand on your feet. Stay on your feet. Never a penalty. Play on. Never a penalty. Shut up. Having a laugh. Play on. You got to keep playing on here. Szoboszlai! Oh, is that a corner? Goalkeeper's been brilliant for them. Man of the match. Him and Murillo have been really good. Szoboszlai's got a wicked shot on him. Oh, I don't know whether that was a corner. I'll tell you what, it's a good job that's not the referee from the weekend in the Arsenal game, because not only would that have been a penalty on Salah, I think you'd have got 2 penalties and he'd have sent both the Forest players off. I mean, it's definitely not a penalty, but it's more of a penalty than that Havertz twat one. It's been a cracking game. Lots of people in the chat are loving it. What a game so far, says Fennec and Fire. Phoenix. Son says, do you think Forest could go on and win the league if they win today? Absolutely not. I think it's amazing that they've done this well, playing like this. I mean, I haven't looked at the stats for a while, but how many shots have they actually had? Oh, same shots on target. 3 on 3. I'd be ashamed if they lost this game now, though. Their next game is home to Southampton. Oh, that's a good game. At least they're going to get 3 points at the weekend then. Southampton literally is just a free hit, isn't it? What's the lowest points total in the Premier League history? Because I genuinely think Southampton might break. Oh, Salah on the back post over the bar. I always thought it was 8, but it's not, is it? 11. Derby 9. No, 11 points for Derby. That's shit, isn't it? I mean, I tell you what, though. 20 games and you've only got 6 points. Hudson-Odoi's coming off. I don't think he's played very well. I don't know what people think of him, but I don't think he's had a very good game. But Silva comes on. Like a Poundland Grealish. Actually, he's probably better than Grealish. I was going to say Nuno's let himself go, but it's the owner. Evangelos Marakanos. They love him there. Oh, here we go. Salah, what a touch. Keeper's there, though. Good goalkeeping. What a ball that was, though. It's good. That's good goalkeeping, that is. To time it that well. Rosie Laws says, Derby County, 0708, 11 points. Shit, isn't it? What are you doing after this, Mark? Sunday night, I was asleep by 11. Last night, I tried to do the same and had the worst night's sleep ever. I find it difficult after a match just to go to sleep. Oh! What? He could have won it. It was, I think it's Alanga who puts the cross in, and I'm just thinking, like, why is he not getting on the end of it? Alanga does everything right. It's a lovely cross, and oh no, he's nowhere near it. He's nowhere near it. Tsimikas has covered it off well. Yeah, I find it hard to go straight to bed after a match. I don't know why. So I'll probably watch a film or something. I like going to sleep watching telly because my brain, I have a very active mind. I don't know whether it comes across that I've got quite a creative, but not even a creative mind. I have a mind that's full of stuff. Shit, some people would say. So I find it very difficult in a quiet room to switch off. Some people can just get into bed, switch off and go to sleep. I can't do it. I can't do it. So I think I'd actually find it easier to go to sleep looking at porn than I would just having silent thoughts. And who could go to sleep watching that? I mean, surely you're stimulated in more ways than one. But I need something to take my attention, really. Here we go. Salah, don't you bloody dare. Don't you dare. Mark him, mark him. That's it. Edge of the box. Urgh, fight. Close him down. Come on. That's it. They've got the numbers now. Still 5 minutes to go. Will they do it? Don't know. What's the highest point total to go down, says Jason? Oh, you'd have to feel sorry for them, wouldn't you? Trent's on the edge of the box. Good block. That's a bloody good question. I don't know. Who would have thought that Matt Sells would arguably be the Premier League's best goalkeeper of the season, says your local orphan distributor. He should have volleyed that away. Curtis Jones gets it on the back post. Oh, he's got it back. Don't. Oh, corner. You've got to just keep fighting here, lads. Mike says, I'm exactly the same, Mark. I listen to United stand to fall asleep every night. I could take that as a nasty thing to say, but actually, I fall asleep to a lot of the stuff that actually relaxes me. So I get what you mean. Listen to the podcast, Goldbridge Saves Football. Audio. What a game, says Chopper. I need no. Here it is. Get it away. Good header away. 3 minutes. I'll take a draw now. I'll take a draw. They've got to go to Brentford on Saturday as well. So if they drop points against Brentford as well. But Salah! Oh, keeper. Keeper's been brilliant for Forest tonight. Absolutely brilliant. I thought Morello was going to be man of the match, but the keeper's my man of the match. Off the line! Oh! Come on. Oh, it's a bad clearance, that. I tell you what, they're getting closer. Watch the overlap. Not the one with Gary Neville in it. It's overrated. I meant Trent. Oh, here they go. Trent's got it now. This is the title, though. This is making the title interesting if Liverpool don't score. Oh, great header. Back post, Salah over the bar. Liverpool are getting closer. They're getting closer. Will Nottingham Forest buy top players for the Champions League, says Richard. I think they're very ambitious. I can just see a last-minute winner for Liverpool, says Rohan. If only we kept Alanga over Anthony, could have saved ourselves 85 million, says Mikel. Marcus to AC Milan done deal for Fabrizio this week, says Richard. Where's that coming in from? Wood's coming off. He's put in a shift. Yeah, don't forget, tomorrow night we're here. Again, North London derby. And I tell you what, if it's half as good as this, it'll be exciting. We're only 50 subscribers away from changing that to 1.29, by the way, on the road to 1.3 million. Please do subscribe, get involved, daily content. Everyone's welcome on That's Football. And if you've not seen the video on Zubamendi I did earlier, check it out. Who's that lad who's just come on up front for Forest? I recognise him. Why do I recognise him? It's Vinicius Jr. Imagine that. Imagine if you could just draft players in for one game. Vinicius, here's 2 million. Get on the plane. That's how the table looks at the moment. 10 points ahead of Chelsea. 12 points still ahead of Man City, and a game in hand Liverpool would have. They'd still be 6 points clear of Forest in second with a game in hand as well. It's a lot, isn't it? It is a lot. Wood came off for a Awoniyi. That's how I know. That's how I knew it. He used to score goals as well, didn't he, last season? I remember people going on about him. Matthew Pemble says, Crystal Palace went down with 49 points in 1993 and 45 points in 95. Bloody hell. That was when it was 4 down because they were reducing the Premier League. Yeah. Seven minutes added on here. Imagine going down with 49 points. Bloody hell. You'd get in the Champions League with that these days. I tell you what, the atmosphere's been brilliant by the sounds of it. I haven't heard anything. But traditional football ground here. Not many left. Anfield, City Ground, Villa Park, Old Trafford. Goodison's about to go. St James's Park, obviously. There's not many of the traditional grounds left, is there? Kev's a City fan and he just subscribed. Bloody hell. I will take that as a compliment. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, what a save again. I thought that was going in. Sells again. His handling is brilliant. It's Gakpo. It's deflected. It's a brilliant save again. It really is. Stamford Bridge, yeah. That is a great save because it's deflecting into the bottom corner. $21,500 tuning in. Absolute legends. Don't forget North London Derby tomorrow night, same time. They're going to put it right in on the keeper again. Tsimikas. You've got to win that second ball. Oh. You've got to win the tackles now. Hey, that's never a foul. Play on. Yeah, throw into Forest. Well done, linesman. I think Spurs are going to get something tomorrow. I've been saying it since the weekend. Player of the match, Murillo. The keeper's been robbed. No, this is bloody the mainstream for you. Idiots. Absolute idiots. Who's given that? Rio? Fucking hell. That is an absolute farce. Murillo has played well for Forest, but to not give it the keeper is an absolute fucking disgrace. That is a disgrace, that is. Absolute disgrace. And there you go. They're caught in 4K mainstream media punditry. They haven't got a bloody clue what they're doing, are they? How can you not give it to the keeper? McManaman. Yeah. Bitter scouse twat. He won't give it to the keeper because it's like, he stopped us. End of the day, he stopped us. Look, Murillo played well for them, but to not give it to the goalkeeper. Although this is dangerous. It's within Trent range. He knows this could be the goal. Oh, it's too much in his range here. This is perfect for Trent. Absolutely perfect. I've seen this movie. Switch it off. I've seen this movie before. Actually, it's not as close as I thought it was, but it's still right in range. Is he going to shoot or is he going to cross it? They're going to cross it. I think they should have had a shot. Forest clear it. And Alanga's done well to keep it in. Oh, what a shit. Who is he? Bloody hell. You belong in a bloody supermarket, mate. Pushing trolleys with that touch. Fucking hell. What a horrific first touch. No wonder he's on the bloody bench. Liverpool will get it back. 2 minutes to go. Angry Brit says, this has been an incredible game to watch between two title contenders. Oh, here we go. Trent's going to try and whip a cross in. Oh, I tell you what, it would be cruel, not just on Nottingham Forest. This would be cruel on the Premier League title race for Liverpool to win this. Even Liverpool fans must concede that you don't want to score and keep the title race in a little bit interesting. They're still going. Go on, Alanga. Go on, then. Go on, Alanga. Keep going. Well done. Oh, foul, penalty. Penalty! He's playing on. Nah, Jota now. Here we go. Should have been a foul. Could have been a red. Trent's cross. Oh, it's a good cross. Salah, get rid of it. Boot it into touch. Yes. 96 minutes. They're hanging on here. They're hanging on. There's a ball on the pitch. You can't play on. There's a ball on. There's two balls on the pitch. It's an illegal move. There's two balls on the pitch. Play on. Forest have got it now. Doesn't matter. Go on, Alanga. Oh, I tell you what, final ball from Forest has been terrible. That's about it, ref. That's about it. 20 seconds to go. I'd have took a point at the start of this game. Just you know, they've got to go to Brentford as well. Will Forest get the respect they deserve after this? Definitely in the title races, Daniel. It's not a lack of respect for me. Final whistle. Slot's not happy. He's frustrated, but it's not a lack of respect for Forest. It's a lack of knowledge from my side. I've only seen them play 3 games this season. Arsenal, they weren't very good. Beat United, but I don't think they were that good. And tonight, I thought they defended fantastically well against the best team in the league. They didn't create many chances, but I don't think many teams are going to create chances against Liverpool. It's the same with Arsenal. They're both, Liverpool and Arsenal defences are very good. But what we did see tonight, and this is why they've got the second best defence in the league, is that their defence is absolutely incredible. I mean, the goalkeeper was man of the match for me, but Murillo played well, Milenkovic played well. I think, some people might describe their football as a little bit boring, and I sort of understand that. But their success is their defence. They're just brilliantly well organised defensively. And if I remember correctly, I think Nuno, when he was good at Wolves, they were very good at keeping clean sheets as well. So, look, for them, let me get the league table up. They're not winning the league. Like that's not happening. I mean, that's fantasy talk. But what might happen for them is look at 5th. They're 6 points clear of Newcastle at the moment. It's about Champions League. I mean, if they could get in the Champions League, that would be absolutely incredible. So, you aim for the sky, you aim for the stars, and you might hit the moon. And the Champions League would be massive for them. So, look, it'll be interesting tomorrow night because, as I say, we've got the North London derby. If Arsenal could win, they would go 43, 4 behind Liverpool. Still got to play Liverpool again. They're hanging on just about, even though Liverpool have got the game in hand. Because, look, Liverpool haven't got a game in hand on Arsenal at the moment, and the gap's 7. So that's sort of what Arsenal have got to work to. But, yeah, I mean, I think it'll be a cracking game tomorrow. Newcastle have got Wolves tomorrow. So if Newcastle were to win at home to Wolves, that would put Newcastle up to 4th. They'd go past Chelsea. So I think the problem that Forest and Bournemouth have got is that Man City, Newcastle, Chelsea, Arsenal and Liverpool will definitely be in the top 4. You feel that the top 5 could be Chelsea, Man City and Newcastle, and Forest and Bournemouth drop out. But that's the challenge that they've got. Forest next game, Southampton. You go again. You go and try and win that. Their next game after that is Bournemouth away. Massive game on Saturday the 25th. So, yeah, the games are coming thick and fast. Man City, Chelsea's coming up a week on Saturday as well. So, lots of very interesting games coming through. Okay, well, look, thanks everyone for tuning in. Really enjoyed it tonight. Hope you did as well. Please do subscribe to the channel on your way out, because I don't think we hit 1.29. We were very, very close. We were about 10 away, I was told. But you've been legends tonight. It's been a good game. Very excited about this game for a few days, and it definitely delivered. But to be fair, the other games did as well. Late equaliser for Chelsea at home to Bournemouth. Brentford's late equaliser from 2-0 down against City. Potter with a 3-2 win. So some cracking games tonight. And tomorrow, I'm very excited about it as well. The North London derby. Arsenal need to win. My premonition is, and we can't see them on that screen, I think they're holding hands with Manchester United somewhere, just going on a nice quiet walk. But I actually think Spurs will get something tomorrow. I really do. Take care, everyone. Absolute legends. This is That's Football. Everybody's welcome on it. And as a United fan, as a Newcastle fan, Forest didn't win the match, but they won my respects as a support stick. Thank you very much for that. Speak to you tomorrow night here. Love that. Take care. Speak to you in a bit.